Alright guys, what's going on? I still got a sore throat, so I apologize for that. Now, I was thinking, been doing a little work on the old Blazer up there. So maybe I'd take it for a rip this afternoon or evening. After dinner, me and my wife might go crawling. And instead of her running her bug, because I put tracks on it, I think I'm going to put her in the old CJ7 because I've been meaning to run it for a while. And you take this little hitch I put on the back off. But yeah, I've been meaning to take this baby out for a spin. I am still waiting for my package from FMS coming from China for a brand new release. Can't tell you about it yet, but man, I'm impatient sometimes. So anyway, moving on. I'm gonna go ahead and bring down the old Blazer because now that we put in my top of the line worst paint job ever dude, I think we need to go ahead and cut the windows out. You know, I really don't like windows in them anyway once there's an interior. Now this is not a perfect setup, obviously, the driver, but other than that, there is a gap between the interior and the doors. Looks like they left room for a door panel later. Well guys, we was in the house, my wife let out a death scream and yelled snake. I thought he was in the house. He was over here by this trash can outside, but when I was in the house I come up to the glass and it scared him and he hauled ass this way somewhere, but I don't know where he went. I thought he went under the car, but I done fired it up and revved it up. He ain't around here. He must have hauled ass up that way, but it was hilarious, boy. I thought that she was dying in there. I thought the snake was in the house. We've had that happen before, so anyway, we'll find it later probably. My luck. I got to do wheel cylinders on my car, and he's probably up by the back rim now. Back to what we were doing. Alright guys, now, like I say, I decided these windows got to go. So what I'm doing is I'm pretending they have a wing window. I'm going to go ahead and cut it, leave the window there. Now, on most all of them, if you ever had one, they curve around just a little bit on the way down. And then have that divider. So after I cut this out, I'm just going to take a piece of tape and kind of try to make it look like a piece of trim folded around the edge, really skinny, and see if I can make it look like it has a wing window. God dang, I hate when my throat's messed up. So anyway, I've already scribed it a couple times going around, so let me continue to work. Once I get a top through or a side, you can just push on it and kind of let it'll work its way after that. Let me set this up on the tripod. Well, actually my gimbal, same thing. So alright, there we go. Now, like I said, me and my wife might go for a run after dinner. I'm going to let her run the CJ7. Let me set this over here. And see if I can catch this on video where I'm cutting it out the best I can here. Not going to be an easy shot. This ain't the best knife to be using either, but it works. And the tape I put here, this is 3 layers. I put 3 layers of tape so it would give me a thick edge that my knife would run against. So, just something to think about. This dang blade's not very sharp anymore. That's the problem I'm having. Of course, that's probably the thickest part of the window where it goes down in the center here. So, alright, now, again, I'm just showing you how I cut out these windows, and I went ahead and found me a new razor blade to put in this knife instead of the old thingamajig. Now, I've already cut through this line coming down the tape all the way, and I kind of scored around there pretty good. instead of constantly doing it until it pokes through, once you get one side open, you should be able to work it down like this. If you got a good enough line there. Oh yeah, there we go, boom. As long as you get, make sure you just cut it fairly decent everywhere, corners and all, and there we go. Nice. That come out better than I thought it would. Oh, yeah. Fix it again. Boom, shove it on. This top could use a little trimming, but it's easy to do a little trimming after the fact. Just be careful. I am a carpenter, so stuff like this, piece of cake, man, piece of cake. I'm just kidding. I'll screw up the easy stuff like this all day long, but there's my window. And again, I'm gonna take some black tape and do or paint and do just a small little piece of trim there, make that look like it's supposed to be there. Now, okay, right down here at the bottom, I got 2 lines and it left a piece. I'm OCD, so I will take that off there. And that's where I'll make my biggest mistake. Instead of just covering that with tape, I already know I'm going to try to trim that, and I'm probably going to go right through there. No, I'll be careful. So now, I'm still debating, do I want to do the other side the exact same way, or if I want to leave it look like it's kind of rolled up. And for me, in order to do that, I still have to make the same cut all the way down. You have to cut this out all the way down, and then you have to leave it coming back up and curved around with a little gap in this corner, because when you roll your window down, it leaves over some. So, matter of fact, hold on a second. So, I don't know if we can see it good, but on my Blazer, I took this one all the way out, and then, oh yeah, boom baby. This side, I didn't do as good of a job as I was just saying, but I kind of just did it simple here, just a little corner. But I think it was my red cat I did a really good job on, but I think we're going to take it all the way out though. Looks better. Let's just get her done. So, now also on this particular setup, when I'm running my window piece here to leave it a wing window, it's probably bigger than it should be, but once you add the trim, it'll look okay. But I'm trying to stay past my mirror so that I don't have to take the body off and remove it to make my knife cut. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to keep myself enough room to do that. So now I got to score around the whole thing real fast. I just took this off the other side and brought it over here because it's 3 layers thick. So let's give her a shot. It's all right. I'll tell you something that my uncle told me the other day on the job site. He gave me a little stack of these blades while we was doing some metal, wrapping windows. And he said, I don't know where I got these blades, but they are the cheapest blades I've ever had in my life. He said, I took out one window on the other side, and I literally had to flip the blade over to do this window. He wasn't joking. That's just insane. Let's hope it's enough to get it to crack. Come on. I got one cut through. There we go. Come on. Come on. Take the bend. Come on. Ah, there we go. Uh-oh, we got a little crack up there. That's okay. It'll be all right. Knocked his hat off. Good thing I got windows now. All right. I did get a little crack when I done that. I got a little aggressive. That's not a big deal. You can't really see it. Maybe you can, but Oh well. There. Then I dropped it down in the truck. There we go. Come on out of there. Boom. No big deal. Boom. Shaka-laka. You can't even tell. Yeah, well, I can tell, but we'll fix that up. No big deal. Might have made one bigger than the other. I don't know, but I don't really care, to be honest. It is what it is. So, all right, what I did was I took some electrical tape and cut me a couple little strips and just made me a, well, it ain't gonna stick very well. I might have to paint that on there. But that was my plan. Oops, sorry. So I'll do the other side next. He's pathetic. Oh, and also his head's kind of loose, so I got a little bit of a bobblehead. Thought that would look good. So now I do believe they left a gap on the side over there and it looks horrible now. But I think they made it so that maybe they have door panels that are going to be coming out for it, or they just left room for you to 3D print your own. Because there's plenty of room to put a door panel on the inside of both sides. I believe that there's a file for it. I need to find it. See if my buddy Mr. Eddie can make them. So anyway, let me go ahead and get the other side done. Then I gotta go cook dinner so that me and my wife can take off after we eat. We gotta feed the family. So alright, well, it is what it is. Looks alright. What do you guys think? Is it better with the windows cut out, or do you like it with them? I think that looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go cook dinner, and we will probably go ahead and just upload this real quick so that I can make a run video full length without this at the beginning taking up space. So this is to be continued. So please like, subscribe, share. Click on the link in the description below for whatever you like from FMS. It's not a bad interior. Again, needs door panels. Obviously, if they made one without the driver, would have been better in my opinion, but hey, it is what it is. Oh, one more thing. They did put the windshield wipers through the glass instead of the cowl panel, whatever it's called up here. That's funny. I just realized that the other day. So anyway, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Don't forget about the link in the description. And this is to be continued. We will see you at the Cliffs of the Noose. We're going to do something fun. And this is coming along with us. I might even pull a trailer behind this. I don't know yet.